to adopt a forever friend? On this episode of Pause, Kia Remath, the Assistant Director at the Lubbock Animal Shelter, will let us know how.
For anybody to just come in, go through our adoption center, and if they find what that they like, they go back up to the front desk and they tell them they'll fill out an application. And at that point, if they either have other animals or smaller children, we ask that they bring them in to do an introduction to make sure there's not going to be a problem once you get them home. And once that's done, and it looks like this is going to be a great match, it is $60. That covers getting them spayed or neutered. That covers a microchip, a current rabies shot, and city license.
Will these pets have their vaccinations?
Before they hit the adoption floor, they will have their first 2 sets of shots, and before they leave here, they will have a current rabies shot, and they will be spayed or neutered.
What should a future pet owner know before adopting?
Be cognizant of how big this animal is going to get. If you're looking at a larger puppy, make sure you have room, make sure you have the time for these animals. They need to be, they need to, run off their energy. They need to be able to run. They need to be able to have some kind of activity. Even my big, lazy English bulldog, we still have to take him out, make sure that he gets some exercise. So make sure that you have the room, make sure that you have the time, and make sure that you can afford to take care of it. A lot of people do, and they say, I can't afford it, and then they end up here. That means vaccinations, annual shots, annual vaccinations. If they get sick, make sure you can get them a checkup, make sure you can feed them properly, that type of thing. If you are going to keep them in the backyard, state law says that they have to have a doghouse so that if they can get in and out of the elements. Let's say, because heaven knows the weather never changes here, say the dogs are outside, somebody cuts their finger off or has a heart attack, you're on the way to the hospital, you're not thinking about that animal. So, and we have a blizzard, a haboob, or whatever. If that dog does not have, shelter to get in and out of, he's stuck in it. They also have to have access to water daily, not hot, old, 4-day-old water, fresh water daily. We're not so big on saying that they have to have food outside, because leaving food outside actually invites the raccoons, the possums, the fox, and everything to come into your yard. So we have no problem with you feeding them inside, or once you feed them, take that bowl back in.
If you're ready for a forever friend, be sure to visit the Lubbock Animal Shelter. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. Thanks for tuning in to Pause with Latino Lubbock Magazine.